Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tita Sari. I am student at State Islamic University of Tulungagung. Today, I will present my article entitled Discipline Culture Development at Thayaiwittaya School, Khuang, Hatyai, Songkhla, Southern Thailand. I think character education can be realized with a good school culture, one of which is by implement a culture of discipline. School culture was initially formed in a formal network where a series of values, norms, and rules were determined and established by the school of a guide for school members in thinking, behavior, and acting. Discipline in school is a function of the administration, and therefore the principal as a leader must have a clear policy of what he wants for a school to ensure successful management of school. This the first I will explain about the development of discipline culture of students in the religious field at Thayaiwittaya School, Khuang, Hatyai, Songkhla, Southern Thailand. Religious activities carried out by schools as institutions that are committed to developing a religious culture in school that must be followed by all school members are carried out in the form. The first, like reading Al Quran, and then praying Islamic at the beginning and the end of the lesson, and the third, carrying out the media prayer in congregation, and the fourth, getting used to investing on Friday, and the fifth, getting used to the three S: smile, regarding, and greeting. At Thayaiwittaya School, there are generally different subjects that fall under Islamic studies in Islamic private schools southern Thailand, like the Hadith, Hida, Fiqh, Tariq, Akhlaq, the Arabic and Malay language. On the other hand, the presence of non-Muslim, particularly Buddhist teachers in Islamic school and the intensive interactions that have occurred between them and Muslim students and teachers didn't easily delete the feeling prejudiced and to some extent feeling threatened. Every student who meets Buddhist teachers must continue to say greeting like Sawadika, a form of tolerance. And the second point, the development of discipline culture of students in the Scott extracurricular fields at Thayaiwittaya School, Khuang, Hatyai, Songkhla, Southern Thailand. Scouting skill is material about scouting obtained by scout member from the athletic activities. This skill becomes the provision of practical knowledge that is ready to be used at any time. Mastery of the skill is adjust to something. There are ages of Scout members, the level of Scout members who are following the Scouting activities, and the quality of the Scoutmaster in providing material about Scout. Applying Scout at Thayaiwittaya School. This is supported by schedule of scouting activities conducted during school hours, and the day is determined by school on every Thursday. Even in scouting activities, students show a disciplined attitude by carrying out assignment on time in accordance with the agreement with the scout coach. And the third point, the development of discipline culture for students and school rules. At Thayaiwittaya School, Khuang Songkhla certain talent. Cultivating a culture of school rules can go through four E words, namely habituation, exemplary, disciplinary environment, and socialization. The regulation will run smoothly, inseparable from two things, namely punishment or sanction and reward. Of course, these two things can be done through a system called the point system. Discipline culture in school at Thayaiwittaya School Khuang Songkhla shortened talent by profit an example by teacher to student by leaving early and welcoming student in front of main gate. Every morning you must carry out a flag ceremony if it is too late to be hit sanctioned. Every citizen in the social school environment is carrying out activities when listening to Thai national anthem must stop and stand up from of respect. Students who leave the classroom during the learning process must bring a pink card, a point system for those who violate the rules which is supervised by the Deputy of Head Student Affairs. This research was a qualitative research. There are six characteristics of the qualitative research. This research was conducted at Thayaiwittaya School, Khuang Songkhla Certain Talent. The data of this research were collected through observation, interview, and documentation. The conclusion, development of culture of discipline at the school, Songkhla Certain Talent by doing habituation to encourage faith and belief, role model and advice. There are some Scott skills doing camping, such as tournaments, patience, cooperation, responsibility, social care, courage, confidence, perseverance, creative religious patriotism, and so on. Because at Thayaiwittaya School, it is an Islamic school, but the area is Buddhism. So all students must be tolerant about it. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.